Greetings, loved one.
Walk into the club like, what up?
Let's take a journey. I'm going to tell you guys a story because stories are great. This happened when I was about 10 years old. About 10 years old and about in the 5th grade, which, anyone can attest to it being the prime time of your life. I was hanging out at my cousin's house, and my grandma and my aunt decided to drop me and my cousin Kristen off at a water park called Seven Peaks. 7 Peaks. So we were going to be alone, me and my cousin. This was a big deal. This is probably the first time I would be alone in a public place. I was going to prove to the world that I was ready. I was ready to be by myself in places of unknown waters and hot dogs. But they didn't have hot dogs there. I was going to milk the freaking crap out of this experience. We entered Seven Peaks, and the world was our playground. And, well, mostly Seven Peaks was our playground. My grandma had bought me a new swimsuit. It was from Limited 2. It was navy blue with, a pink racing stripe and rhinestones everywhere. I was looking good. I was one of the better looking 5th graders there. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot toot. So me and my cousin, we were just having a heyday. We were going on all the water slides, and we went on the rope swing, and the wind was just blowing through my uneven haircut. Freedom. If I had to describe that experience in one word, it'd be freedom. We got a little tuckered out, so we decided to get some lunch. We went and bought ourselves some chicken strips. I don't remember how, but after eating our lunch, I lost my cousin. I couldn't find her anywhere. She was nowhere to be seen. She was gone from my sights. I remember her talking about the lazy river, and we hadn't hit that location yet, so I just assumed that, that she would be in the lazy river. So I was by myself, looking for my cousin. It was kind of scary, new place, just roaming, but I wasn't about to let anyone know I was scared. I just strutted the crap out of that Limited 2 bedazzled swimsuit. Just strutted over to the lazy river, gonna see if I could find Kristen. So as I was floating down, I remembered a conversation that me and my cousin had. There's jets at the bottom of the lazy river to keep the water moving, to keep the lazy river flowing, to keep that river flowing. My older cousins apparently would go down where the jets were and curl up in a ball, and it would shoot you a little fast. So as I was by myself, I said, what the hey, why not try it? Why not, make the best out of my situation? I curled up in a ball and the jet shot me forward, but I wasn't ready for this, and I just fell back and my head just smacks the bottom of the pool, and I get up and I was like, oh, that was not fun. They lied to me. They lied to me on that one. Oh, I still need to find Kristen. So with a throbbing head and a throbbing heart, I went and continued my journey on to find Kristen down the lazy river. So I'm floating down this river, and my heart is telling me to keep searching for my cousin. She is out there. But my gut was speaking different things. I just felt awful. I felt those chicken strips coming back up. Oh, no. I was about to throw up. My first thought was, crap. And my second thought was, you cannot get this in the pool. Everybody run for it! So I just swam over to the side of the pool, I threw up. What? Blech. Any normal person would just rid themselves of the embarrassment, and just get out of the pool. Nobody had to know that was me. But no, me being a 5th grader, a 10-year-old, and I'm just hunching over the throw up. This is mine! I gotta save the pool! I'm just trying to protect it. Like a mom would protect her newborn cubs. All of a sudden, I hear laughter, someone's coming around the corner, down the lazy river on their tube. I look and I try to cover. I try to just not look at them, so maybe they wouldn't notice that there was a 5th grader huddling over puke. Maybe they would just skim over it. Wasn't the case. So this pool goddess just comes floating down wearing this black bikini and this designer sun hat, just lounging in a tube, just She has just an entourage of gentlemen callers surrounding her. She was the goddess of the lazy river. The river goddess of lazy. Poseidon, the god of water, doesn't even come close to this woman, I tell you. Poseidon probably works for her, in fact. He was probably one of her gentlemen callers. If there were grapes coming down, like, being fed into her mouth, there would have been. I cannot let the goddess of the lazy river see me just in my absolute worst. I hear her and she says, "Oh my gosh, it smells so bad. What the crap is that? Poseidon, Poseidon, take care of this smell. Poseidon!" Oh my gosh, did you throw up? Please don't look at me. So she just keeps floating down the river. You think that would have been the worst part of it all, but like Gandalf in The Hobbit says, out of the frying pan and into the fire. All of a sudden, a very attractive high school boy, the lifeguard, you always dream of your prince in shining tanning oil to come and wisp you away from, like, the leg cramp or something in the ocean, but I'm covered in puke. He just looks at me and he's like, did you just throw up? I may have been covered in puke, but I sat there boldly! Maybe. Rose, okay, I'll go get some help. You stay put. Lifeguard didn't want any of this. How dare I invade on his kingdom? My prince in shining tanning oil comes back with another prince. One grabbed one arm, the other grabbed another, and they pulled me out of the pool, and like the front of my limited 2 swimsuit is just tainted. They took me back. Apparently they found my cousin. I don't really remember much. They called my grandma, and my grandma had to pick me and my cousin up from having the best day of our lives. Come to find out, I actually got a concussion. So that sucked. Didn't even get a chance with the lifeguard. Childhood. Bye.
You don't know what I've been through, yo.